Welcome to the Diamond Hour, the space where we slow time down and sit with the ideas that cut just a little deeper. Tonight's episode's going to be a little bit different. Instead of focusing on a creator or project, I'm sitting down with Hook, a regular VRChat player whose experience on the platform represents something just as important: the everyday reality of life inside of virtual worlds. VRChat isn't only built by creators. It is lived in by the people who explore it, who socialize in it, and make it feel alive. And that is exactly what this conversation is about. We are talking about Hook's personal experiences inside of VRChat, the communities he has been a part of, and the moments that has stuck with him, how navigating virtual spaces can shape identity, connection, and perspective. This isn't about spotlighting fame or content. It's about listening and reflecting and understanding what it's really like to exist inside of these digital worlds from the inside out. So get comfortable, slow things down, and let's step into the Diamond Hour with Hook. Oh, I have been so. It is super cold out. And there's too much snow. It's terrible. It's all terrible. All of it terrible.
Yeah, I do agree. We have a lot of fucking snow here as well.
Alright, so how did you first get into VRChat, and what made you stay long enough to really experience its culture?
Well, first, when I started playing VRChat, I just saw it as just like everybody else, just a normal game, right? Mm-hmm. I started doing bartending because that's what I enjoyed, like speaking to people, just listening to music and being a bartender, the normal shit.
Gotcha.
And as time went on, you started to know more people, and that's basically what made me come back more and more. It was easy to interact with people. It's easy to speak with people, since I'm a very social guy in general. So I found it very easy to come back, since, well, I like speaking with people and learning about people.
At what point did VRChat stop feeling like a game to you and start feeling like a real social environment?
That would be when I joined a group. I was in the group for a while, but I didn't know what the group was standing for. However, to take it from the beginning, when I joined the group, I was just a bartender, freelance bartender, just having fun doing what I always did, speak with people, serving drinks. But there were rumors in that group, or in the instances by people chatting, which started making me question a few things, and what really put the nail in the coffin was when I started getting chased around in different instances by people calling me a pedophile just because I was in that group. Then I found a video of a content creator on YouTube that had exposed this group. I brought it forward to a few of my friends in the group that didn't have an idea either. We just went to a popcorn palace, played the video, and we were all absolutely fucking disgusted. So we instantly left the group on that second. And I think that entire, this is compacted down to just a short little story, but that entire thing that happened is probably when I started switching this game from being a game to something more.
Yeah. Now, as a regular player, how would you describe the overall social atmosphere of VRChat today compared to when you first joined?
Oh, it's more or less the same. However, as time has progressed I know what I like and what type of instances I want to be in. Something I really don't like is that adults can be with minors. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So I only hide behind age-gated instances. Or hide. Hide is the wrong word, but basically, yeah. Because I don't need to interact with kids. I got kids on my own, so let them play their game.
Yeah.
And let us adults play this however we want, because we should not mix in a setting like this.
Yeah. As a regular player, how would you describe the overall social atmosphere of VRChat today compared to when you first joined?
Oh, it's more or less the same. However, as time has progressed I know what I like and what type of instances I want to be in. Something I really don't like is that adults can be with minors. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So I only hide behind age-gated instances. Or hide. Hide is the wrong word, but basically, yeah. Because I don't need to interact with kids. I got kids on my own, so let them play their game.
Yeah.
And let us adults play this however we want, because we should not mix in a setting like this.
Yeah. VRChat has often been praised for freedom and creativity, but with that freedom comes a risk. What are your thoughts on how anonymity affects player behavior?
I think it affects most of us in a positive way, because we have the freedom to express how we want to express ourselves without getting judged like you do in real life, because however, it can be a dangerous thing to have the I can't speak. It can be a dangerous thing to be that anonymous. When we're speaking about situations like or that I got accused for before, being a fucking pedophile. You don't know if the person right next to you is a pedophile. You have no fucking idea.
Yes.
And that is a dangerous part with this, is there are voice changers to make you sound like a fucking kid. There are avatars that make you look like a kid and everything like that. And that's why that's why I don't involve myself in that. I hide behind age-gated communities and age-gated groups for a reason. I don't want anything a part of that. However, if I see somebody trying to groom a fucking kid, that's gonna be a problem for me. I will go out of my way to remove that person.
So there's been increasing conversation actually about inappropriate behavior involving minors on the platform. As a regular user, how visible or invisible do you think this problem actually is?
It really depends. I've been in game sessions that are age-gated, and I've been in like bar worlds where there's just randomly a kid runs up to you and you can clearly hear that he's like 13 or something like that, or she is 13. I don't know how they can verify. It shouldn't be possible. But it happens, and there's a lot of people that ignore stuff like that. I'm one of them. I just ignore them completely because I don't have any interest in it. There's no need for me, as a grown as adult, to speak with children.
Yes.
Sorry, could you repeat the question? I kind of lost it in my train of thought.
Oh, yeah, no worries. As a regular user, how visible or invisible do you think this problem actually is?
I think it is more visible than you think. However,
We don't
since
know what's
you can
going on
do...
behind closed doors.
Yeah, exactly. And a big issue I find is, or not an issue, but a big grooming problem that I've noticed lately is VRChat families.
Yeah.
That's just grooming to a fucking different level.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that VRChat actually does enough to protect the younger users, or do you think the responsibility falls more on the community itself?
VRChat is not doing enough. I think it's the community that's trying to keep everything apart, not VRChat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take an example. Sure, they have age-gated communities, right? Or communities, and you can check a little box that says you're 18 plus.
Yes.
But what if you can't provide an ID? Why don't you filter out all those who are unverified? We are not hanging out with them. If you're not verified, you're not. You can't even be seen by the verified users.
Yes.
So it should have a hard cut. If you're verified, you can see everybody verified. If you're not verified, you can't see them.
Yeah.
Plus, I think VRChat needs to implement some tool implement a tool that they can monitor all the accounts that are with minors,
Mm-hmm.
that minors are using, and have a more active role in taking care of their creation. Because it is, I mean, there are so many videos about people catching pedophiles and stuff like that on VRChat now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So no, I think they need to take a bigger responsibility, and they probably need to hire more people just actively administrating minors.
Yeah, I completely agree. 100%, absolutely. Now, how do you personally feel when you hear people refer to a pedophile epidemic in VRChat? Does that reflect your experience, or does it oversimplify the issue?
I think it oversimplifies the issue. Because I've heard people being called pedophiles because they are like 25 and they're dating somebody 19.
Yeah, that's crazy. That person is over adult age. So
exactly, they are an adult. They should be able to decide by themselves what they want to do or who they want to date. It shouldn't matter if you're 18, 19 and the person you want to date is 60. It doesn't fucking matter, because you're an adult and you can take adult decisions.
Have you noticed the changes in how adults interact with others in public worlds because of fear, suspicion, or safety concerns?
Yes. Me personally, I usually don't add people unless I know that they are minimum 18.
Mm-hmm.
But I tend to hang around with people 25 plus.
Yes.
But I've heard people just adding up, down the fucking age group, and when I hear people do that, if they're on my friend, I just have a talk with them and delete them, because I don't condone that fucking behavior.
Yeah, absolutely not. how does the presence or perceived presence of predatory behavior affect trust and openness within the VRChat communities?
I think it affects the community in general, but I know that there are a lot of people that have predatory tendencies, but they don't act on them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know how I should phrase it. No, I know that people have predatory behavior, but I just tend. The problem is with me. I just tend to, unless I see something blatant, I just tend to ignore. I just tend to ignore it and just analyze in the back of my head. Just listen instead of actively discussing it, right? Because if they have the tendency but haven't acted on it, I tend to stay away from them.
Understandably, absolutely. What role do you think that world creators and moderators and group leaders should play in keeping, spaces safe for other people?
Well, there are a lot of groups that are actually requesting now ID verification if it's 18 plus. They want a picture with your face and a sticky note that says the group name, your username, with the date of birth shown. Doesn't matter the name or anything, just the date of birth. That's all they care about, and with on the ID.
Yeah.
Just to secure. I mean, just to protect themselves as well, so that they don't have a minor entering something they shouldn't enter.
Yes.
Because as adults, we have adult discussions that minors should not hear.
Yeah, the minor inappropriateness has gotten way out of control.
Yes.
I stopped going in public places because I've been in Black Cat and I've seen children run around in naked
I never
avatars.
visit Black Cat.
Oh.
No, I never visit Black Cat because first of all, it's too much chaos in there. Second of all, it's too much. It's too mixed.
Well, see, this
And
was
it's
my early days
ungoverned.
of VRChat.
Yeah, the problem is with the Black Cat is it is very ungoverned. That's a very ungoverned world. There are worlds where you have security before you can enter them. I prefer to go to them because that requires you to first off speak. If you sound like a kid, you're not coming in. It doesn't matter if you're 18. If you sound like a kid, you're still gonna be classified as a kid unless you can verify your age.
Yeah.